Hello my people, this is Elias G12 and welcome to another LEGO Star Wars set review. Before we begin, I should say a few things about myself. This is my first video in English. I'm Elias, I live in Thessaloniki, Greece, and I am an AFOL, an adult fan of LEGO. So, because English is not my native language, there might be a few mistakes. So bear with it, and let's get on with our LEGO Star Wars set. In front of us we have the 75325, the Mandalorian N-1 Starfighter. We can see the box art with the N-1 Starfighter and the Mandalorian piloting it, and Grogu at the back. On the bottom right corner we can see our figures for this set. The Mandalorian carrying the Dark Blade, Grogu, Pelimoto and BD Droid. On the bottom left corner we can see Boba Fett and Fennec Shand, who are not included in this set. And if we turn our box to the side, we will see Pelimoto on a scale of 1:1 figure. On the back of the box we can see a few characteristics of this set, as the space we can store things into the shuttle, and the point where we can press and eject the spring-loaded shooters. So let's open our box and see what's inside. Inside we have the instructions. The paper is not so good in quality as it was in older sets. In 2022 LEGO, I believe, went cheap on the instructions in order to save money. And at the back of the instructions we have the pieces of the set and some other sets, and our set completed. So without any further ado, let's go ahead and build our set and see our figures. So before we begin our review, we should say a few things about our set. As we said, it is set number 75325, the Mandalorian N-1 Starfighter. It is a set that was released in June 1st, 2022, and it is inspired by the series The Book of Boba Fett. It has a count of 412 pieces and also includes 4 minifigures, three of them are unique to this set. Its suggested retail price is about 65 euros or $60, depending on where you live. Here in Europe it is 65 euros. So let's go ahead and see our figures one by one. So our first figure for this set is none other but Grogu. Grogu is a figure met in other sets in the past. It's not a new figure and certainly not exclusive to this set. However, it is a very well made figure. Although it's very small, it is only 1 stud in size and very short, since it is a baby. It is very well made, with a lot of detail, and would say that his ears are from not hard plastic but something like rubber, in order not to break and not to harm anyone. And Despite his size, he's, as I said, he's very well made with a lot of detail. Okay, so next figure for this set is none other but the Mandalorian himself. He is a figure we have seen in many other sets, although this one is exclusive to this set. The reason is none other for his face. In the previous set, the Din Djarin did not have a head. He had a black head with no characteristics. But in this figure, they decided to give him a face according to the actor that he's playing Din Djarin. We can see his expression is a little bit of serious, with facial hair, and of course he doesn't have a second expression at the back of his head. He is wielding the dark saber, and of course he has his jetpack at the back of his torso. You can see it. He has printing on his arms, and generally he's a figure we have seen in other sets at the past. Exactly the same, not many differences, but as I said earlier, this is an exclusive figure to this set. So that's it for Din Djarin. Let's go and see our next figure. So next figure for this set is also an exclusive figure, and it is none other but BD-72. It is a BD droid that belongs to Pelimoto, and is a BD unit class Explorer droid, and is the droid that helped Pelimoto build the custom N-1 Starfighter for the Mandalorian. Our figure here is a very tiny figure, just like Grogu, 1 stud in size. We can see that it has, although it is very small, it has quite enough detail. We can see his one blue eye and the other circle, the black circle. It has some drawings at the side. Of course, it's not posable. He has drawings at his legs. And at the back, he has a hole, a stud hole. And you can place him somewhere, I don't know. He has some antennas at the back of his head, and you can see the drawings from this side. A very cute BD droid, and the fact that he is that small does not mean that he doesn't have enough detail. That's the good things about these figures. They have, although they're small, they have enough detail. And let's go to the last figure for this set, which is none other than Pelimoto. And here, last figure for this set, none other but Pelimoto. Pelimoto, which is a human female in the planet, from the planet Tatooine. She's a skilled engineer, and she's the one that helps Din Djarin, the Mandalorian, build his custom N-1 Starfighter. Every time, I should say this point, that every time I try to say Pelimoto, a thing comes in my mind. For all of you old enough to remember an old ad of Motorola which said, "Hello, Moto." That's just a fun fact. Every time I say this, it comes to my mind. So, Pelimoto, our figure here is all in brown color. She holds a wrench, and she has Beautiful long hair, curly, all the way to the back. As you can see, she is wearing at her waist a belt which has pockets, 2 at the back and 2 at the front, to store, I don't know, some tools for her work. She's wearing an engineer uniform. We can see another belt at her waist, and a green t-shirt from the inside. Her face is a face of an older woman. You can see wrinkles on her face, and if we remove her hair, we can see at the back she has a second expression, which is a little bit more serious than the other one. Okay, and this is a Pelimoto for this set. It's a nice figure, not a beautiful one, but you can say it's an okay figure. I really like the belt at her waist. It's very nice, and her hair are very nice. That's all for Pelimoto, and now we can go on and see our custom N-1 Starfighter. And here we have the custom N-1 Starfighter, or the Mandalorian's N-1 Starfighter. N-1 Starfighter, also known as the Royal Naboo Starfighters. It is manufactured by Theed Palace Spade Vessel Engineering Corps, and it was used by the Royal Naboo Security Forces. It carries 2 J-type engines and a Monarch C4 hybrid drive engine, which we can see on the wings. And this one in particular is not a ordinary N-1 Starfighter, but a custom one built by Pelimoto for Din Djarin. Our N-1 Starfighter here, we can see it is a very beautiful shuttle. The first thing that makes an impression to us, it is its length. Although it is consisted of 412 pieces, it is a very long shuttle. And although it might seem that it is a fragile shuttle, it is not fragile at all. It is very sturdy. The only weak point in this shuttle is this one here, that the engine right here, that tends to fall easily because it is not locked in securely. But that is not something that bothers at all. The back of the tip is not plastic hard, but it is soft rubber in order not to hurt anyone. As we can see, the tail is very long. At the back it has a round position for Grogu to place. In front there is the cockpit for Din Djarin, and if we zoom, you will see the control panel. That is a sticker here, the control panel of this Starfighter. The figure is placed here, and the glass closes to secure the figure. We can see that at this point right here we have a storage. If we take this off, you can see that here there is a storage. I'll show you later what we can put over there. And this one right here is a sticker, and if we press it, the spring-loaded shooters down here is gonna be ejected. You can see left and right I have also placed the two extras rockets, and one of the most beautiful things about this Starfighter, it is the engines on the wings. Very beautiful, very nice. We have a sticker here. You can see how beautifully they are made, with a lot of detail and parts. It has a blue ring at the back, the exhaust. The tip is also a little bit rubber. Underneath there is not much to see, just flat to land. And this is the other engine, also beautiful, although a little bit different than this one at some places. You can see here it has a brick, and here there's no such brick. It's not very symmetrical, it has a few differences. Here is the intake of the engines. You can see it's printed, it's not a sticker. And it is, although it might seem fragile, it is very sturdy, and you can hold it easily from your hand. It was a surprise for me, because I didn't expect 412 pieces to make such a good and sturdy and long, of course, Starfighter. So let's place our figures and say a few more things finally for this set. Okay, so we have our set in its final form. The plane with its the shuttle with its figures placed, and as we can see here, Grogu fits perfectly right here in the spot where there was supposed to be astromech droid. It's very beautiful to see Grogu in a tiny spot just for him. And of course here we should say that Din Djarin, in order to sit in the pilot's place, he has to make use of the storage of the Starfighter. As you can see here, in the storage we have to place it's Din Djarin's jetpack and tear apart his darksaber and place them right here. If we do not place the jetpack right here, Din Djarin cannot be placed at the pilot's place, because his back will not allow the cover to close, and therefore you have to place the jetpack right here. And it's a good place to store also the darksaber, but you have to tear it apart. So now let's say a few things about our set, our final impressions on this set. I have to say that it is a very beautiful set. I did not expect it to be so beautiful. I liked it very much. And I should say that I bought this set, I purchased it from Amazon from Deutschland at the price of 60 euros. It was on sale. And ever since I built it, I am very happy with this set, especially with the N-1 Starfighter. It is a very nice Starfighter. It is a custom one. It has very beautiful engines. It is sturdy. It is also a very, very long Starfighter. It is, I think, about the same length with Kylo Ren's TIE Fighter, and it is very nice. It has use of nice colors at the certain spots, and I have only good things to say about the Starfighter. I really liked. From the figures, I really liked BD Droid. It is a very small explorer droid with enough detail for its size. And of course, it was welcomed. The thing that finally we got a face for Din Djarin. For Grogu, I was not surprised. I had Grogu in other sets at the past. It is an okay figure, a nice figure if you have him for the first time. Pelimoto, it was okay, yeah, it was okay. It was a nice figure. And the thing I liked more about Pelimoto was her belt at the waist. That's it for this set. I recommend it to everyone if you haven't bought it. It is a very nice set. And if you find it on sale, you should not miss the opportunity and purchase it. That's all for today. A review is over. I'm Elias. And may the force be with you all. Bye bye.